talking to people or maybe in the dating scene, like, what do you want to? Look, I don't do bars. I don't do nightclubs because of that.
How do you meet women? Where do you get your dates from?
Dude, I don't want to go there, man. First of all, let's talk about that, man. That's a great topic, man. People are like, so you're single, you know? I sure, man. You know, telling chicks now, like, well, I'm a retired cop. I'm almost 50. That holds no water, man. That's like, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear the cop. Like, anyway, so let me tell you what I did, man. Sense of humor a must. I went through this phase a while back where I tried these dating apps. Oh my God.
Which ones did you try?
Pretty much all of them.
Okay.
And just fucking disastrous. Just disaster, you know. And and that put me on this interesting like theory about dating apps and the way people meet today. Because like, I could be at the grocery store, at the gas station, and you could just see this stunning woman, lovely woman. But I'm like, I don't want to go up and go, hey, what's up? What's up?
Well, don't do it like that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I wouldn't do that. But I don't, but that's just like, no matter how I do it, I feel like, is that how I'm going to come off? But, maybe she's married. You don't want that. Maybe her boyfriend is in the other aisle. You don't want that. Maybe she just doesn't want to be bothered.
Right.
So people put themselves out on these apps to meet, but, or even social media. Like I don't have social media. I've been on again, off again, and I'm off of it. I don't want it. But I went through this phase because I have these friends of mine, like they're just the coolest couple, and they're just like perfect for each other. And I asked them one day, how did you guys meet? You guys just seem like stellar. And they're kind of giggle and they get shy and like, well, we met on Match.com. And I never thought about that. I went, that's kind of cool, man. I never thought about that. So what do? Create an account. And disaster. So I tried Tinder.
Was that with the mustache or without?
Oh, this was it was after mustache. Mustache was the shit, man. But and maybe I should grow it back. But like I tried a few of them for this phase a few years ago, and just disastrous, Nothing's ever what it seems. Everything, like, you're looking at their picture and you're looking at them, or vice versa. You're like, first of all, let's stop with the filters. Let's stop with the dog ears and the Bambi nose, and get over this shit, man. And but I went through my whole thing with like, I tried Match, and I tried a little bit just to see what's out there. And you meet some cool people and talk with them, but everything died on the vine because there's so much available out there. How many times, I know dudes that do this, they're talking to some chick getting down, they're like, bing, 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 their phone's going off. It's happening. It's dating is strange right now, I think, with social media. I wouldn't
call that dating. I'd call that hooking up.
Yeah, that's what's going on. And, anybody listening, watching this, when it comes to Tinder, when they say in their profile, not here for hookup, swipe the fuck right. They're going to hook up. Swipe right, man. But, I have fun, but I got over that pretty quick. But you asked, how do I meet chicks? Like right now, I'm just kind of on this lull, I'm like going to put it in God's hands. I want it the old fashioned way. I do. But, I was that guy for a while where I would go to a get together and somebody's wife wants to introduce me to her friend or her sister. Yeah. And that was always like that. It was kind of cool.
There's always a grandmother who wants to introduce me to her granddaughter. Always.
There's always someone out there who wants to be introduced to her sister who's just like recently divorced with 4 to 6 kids and just got a membership at Planet Fitness. She wants to make up for lost time. Ooh. Yeah. So no.
So she eats her way into single motherhood.
That's it, man. She's been eating for a few years. But yeah, it's cool, man. But dating apps, man, they're funny.
They're not for me.
No,
I get it. I knew a guy who, my goodness, man, I
knew a guy.
The amount of success he had on Tinder was insane.
Dude, Tinder's crazy, man.
Insane.
Yeah, Tinder's the shit, man. But it gets old. Tinder's true. Like, I had some crazy fucking stories with Tinder.
I have none.
Dude, that's good.
Maybe I haven't tried hard enough. I got it for like one day and I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, well, that's what I would do. Like I can't be on. I was on there more maybe than a week and a half. Like, this is fucking dumb, man. Swipe right.
I just feel like it's I'll walk up and talk to anybody, but I feel like to start a conversation on Tinder after you just matched with somebody, what do you say? I actually asked my friend that one time. He goes, he would text everybody the same thing. Do you want to come over for cuddles and kisses?
That's badass, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, he had 1 to 2 girls a day come over.
Yeah. Cuddles and kisses.
It's ridiculous.
I love that, man. Because my thing,
I love how direct it is.
Let me tell you,
I believe in being direct.
Let me tell you what I put. I put single and been on the market so long, I'm about to go on clearance. I said that shit, and they love that shit, man. Dad bod for sure. They like dad bods.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah, man. And then they like the humor, man. There's just humorous. And I would even put like, and when we text, I know the difference, how to use the difference between your and your.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That drives me crazy.
And
I'll drop people.
Chicks dug that shit, man. And that was humorous, but cuddles and kisses.
That's one thing I correct people on all the time with texting. If they use the wrong your or should of instead of should have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, you only speak one language.
Right.
You've lived in America your whole life.
Right.
What the fuck? That's one of the reasons I get pissed off about paying all these property taxes that go to the school district. Motherfuckers don't even know the difference between your and your.
Yeah. But they'll text their slang.
I've told a couple of friends, call me.
Yeah.
Don't fucking text me because you're gonna piss me off. Call me.
I have a friend, and I correct her grammar so much, and she's a dear friend of mine.
Tell her, call me.
I'm like, girl,
send me voice messages.
Like, would you cut this shit out? I'm like, can you just fucking text? You're a detective on the department. Are you writing your reports like this? Yeah, So
Jesus. She's
a sweetheart if she's watching, girl. You know who you are. So come over for cuddles and kisses. So
yeah, I don't think she's watching unless you sent her the link.
No.
I don't think she knows who I am. Maybe she follows the show. I don't know. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's that dating app thing, man. I think Match.com though is supposed to be more serious.
No, okay. Well, let me tell you, the serious one I saw, like they were serious, was eHarmony.
Oh.
And I even put on my thing, apparently every 14 minutes, somebody finds love. I've been on 4 days, motherfuckers. What's going on? You let me know you're too busy for me. They ghost you. Everyone ghosts everybody. Everybody's ghosting. Like, then I tried that Bumble where it says, women make the first move. So you get a message like, hey.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Like, hey, what's the haps? What's the haps?
What's the haps?
Like, what's up, girl?
I've never heard what's the haps. What generation is that?
Come on, man. The 80s, brother. Where you been?
You weren't even texting in the 80s. Who said what's the haps? You didn't even have text back then.
Dude, don't make me look stupid.
The haps?
What's the haps,
Would
man?
you like slip somebody a note?
That's it.
What's the haps?
You know what? Slip them a note. Check yes or check no. No, you just talk to them like, what's going on?
See, that's genius though. The Bumble thing where the girls got to make the first move.
Yes.
Because a lot of guys are too limp dick to make the first move.
Oh, they do. And like I talked to women on these apps, talked to them a little bit. They're like, there's a lot of douchebags out there, but with a lot of D-bags, there's also whatever you call the equivalent to the woman. I don't know what you call a female douchebag, but it goes hand in hand.
Still a douchebag.
Yeah, a douche is a douche, but like they ghost you. Like they'll reach out and you engage the conversation and nothing. And then you're like, hey, you there? You're gonna, and then they'll just like delete you.
Oh,
and I often makes me wonder is like
maybe they did some research. It's El Paso.
Well,
man. They probably like their friend. They probably showed their friend. Oh, I just matched with this guy, and they're like, oh, that guy's a dick.
That might be me. So, but like I often wondered this though: how many people are on? And I have to speak from the guy perspective, like, how many chicks on there just for a popularity contest?
Oh, a lot.
They don't want to talk to you. They just like the attention. Their phone's blowing up.
Affirmation.
Yes, it's that dopamine release. Like,
well, they just want to know that guys find them desirable.
Yeah, and they don't have to talk to you.
You see that a lot too in the bar scene. I've seen women who were in relationships just looking for attention. They're not going to go home with anybody. No. They're not going to make out with anybody, but they just want guys to hit on them because they need that affirmation. It's like their husband hasn't told them that they're hot in 5 years.
Yeah.
And they need to know that they still got it. They're having self-doubt.
Yeah. I believe that. I think it goes both ways. Like they would rather get 500 likes. A person would rather get 500, 600, 700 likes by strangers than go, hey, you just have a conversation.
Right.
Just talk about what's up, man.
For sure.
See what's happening. Like, what?
For sure.
I don't need to see another fucking selfie of anybody, man, especially like a girl doing squats in the gym. Like, let's get over this, man. I don't need to see, well, yoga pants are good, but let's back up, man. But I don't need to see this. I don't need to see your workout. I don't need to see these chicks, I don't need to see it, man. So.
Dude, what's crazy is they keep finding new ways to make yoga pants more revealing.
God,
as if they weren't already. Like you're basically just naked in a different color when you're wearing yoga pants. And now they've got these ones. Have you seen them where they got this thing on the ass where they're like that? They got they spread the ass cheeks apart. You know what I'm talking about? And some of them have the little like half circle under the ass cheeks. They're coming out with all kinds of ways to make them even more, to define their legs and their
maybe I will get back on social media. Maybe just to check.
That's just what I see at the gym.
Wow.
You just I just noticed that yoga pants sort of evolved in the last year.
That's okay.
And they went, yeah, it's totally fine. They went from just yoga pants
I started yoga. I got into yoga back in January.
Wait, hold on. We'll talk about that.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to ask you before we transition from dating apps. Did you try Christian Singles?
No. I'll probably find some freaks on that too, man. I haven't tried
probably
because I forgot. I didn't even think about Christian Singles.
Anytime I see a dating app that's grounded in religion, I go, these are the craziest. Like if there was Christian Singles, Mormon singles, whatever.
In my lifetime, and it's not a lot, but I've dated 2 Catholic school girls that were raised at Catholic school girls. They were fucking freaks, man. Oh, fucking freaks. Ooh. Oh, awesome shit. But you play the wholesome shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. But